In this video, we're going to look at how to find the value of unknown variables in algebraic equations. In this first example, our unknown variable is an x. It might as well have been an a, a b, or any other variable that stands in the place of a numerical value. In order to find the value of the x, we need to get it alone on one side of the equal sign. That means we have to get rid of the plus 4. The inverse operation of plus is minusing. So the inverse of plus 4 is minus 4. What we do on one side of the equation, we have to also do on the other side of the equation. We've managed to get x alone on one side of the equation, and our new sum says x equals 9 minus 4, which is 5. That means that the unknown variable's value is 5. Remember that you can always test your answer by substituting it back into the initial equation. We take the 5 that we got for our answer and we substitute it into the initial equation. If the two sides of the equation are equal, we know that our answer was correct. Let's have a look at another example. The inverse of subtracting 6 is adding 6, which we will do on both sides of the equation. Our new equation is now x equals 12 plus 6, which equals to 18. Again, we can test ourselves by substituting the variable with our answer. In our test, our answer takes the place of the x. 18 minus 6 equals 12. Because both sides of the equation are equal, we know that our answer was correct. In this example, we have 5x is equal to 35. If we want to get x alone, we have to get rid of the multiply by 5. The inverse of timesing with 5 is dividing with 5. We have to do this on both sides of the equation. 35 divided by 5 gives us a value of 7. Just like with the addition and subtraction, we can test ourselves by substituting the x in the initial equation with our answer. We substitute 7 into the initial equation. Because the two sides of the equation are equal, we know that our answer was correct. Our next example reads that x divided by 4 equals 5. The inverse operation of dividing by 4 is multiplying with 4, which we do on both sides of the equal sign. Our equation now reads that x is 5 times 4, which is 20. In order to test, we substitute our answer in the initial equation. 20 divided by 4 does in fact give us 5. Because the two sides of the equation are equal, we know that our answer is correct. We will now look at a two-step equation. Because we're deconstructing the equation to get the unknown variable, our order of operations will not look the same as BODMAS. We're going to start with plus 8. The inverse operation of plusing 8 is minusing 8, which we do on both sides of the equation, and we now have 3x equals 21. We have to go one step further to get x alone. The inverse operation of timesing with 3 is dividing with 3, which we do on both sides of the equation to get an answer of x equals 7. We substitute our answer into the initial equation to test it. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 8 is 29. Again, the two sides of the equation are equal, which means our answer was correct. Let's look at one last two-step equation. The inverse of minusing 1 is plusing 1, which we will do on both sides of the equal sign, which gives us a new equation of 24 divided by x equals 4. Because this example looks a little bit different, we're going to have to times with x on both sides of the equal sign. Our new equation is 24 equals 4x. Finally, we can get x alone by dividing with 4 on both sides of the equal sign, giving us an answer of 6. We substitute 6 back into the initial equation to test our answer. 24 divided by 6 is 4, minus 1 is 3, and because both sides of the equal sign are the same, we know that our answer was correct.